Hi, my name is Sherri. Welcome back to Little Rock Athletic Club. And today we are going to focus on the throat chakra, Vishuddha. This is an all levels class, so just come to your edge, your level, take breaks when you need to, get water if you need it. So I've been going up the line of energy of your spine called the chakras. It's kind of like a psychology of your body, an energetic psychology of your body. And the throat chakra, very logical, deals with communication. It deals with listening. It deals with coming into the art of being a really good listener, but it also helps us to embrace your truth. And sometimes when you speak up and you embrace your truth, there can be some fear. So today is about this empowerment practice, to come into being this empowered warrior today, to power posing. Like, we're focusing on the neck region. That's where this chakra is. The color is blue. So just opening up and finding your truth and just honoring that, and not shriveling up and being small, but just being that powerful, wonderful, beautiful, divine being that you are. So you don't need any props today. Of course, if you need extra padding under your knees and you're at home, grab a blanket or fold your mat over in half, and always just be safe. Come to your edge. So we're going to start with a type of pranayama. And if you remember from the previous practices, prana is our life force. It's this energy. It's this beautiful magnetic energy. And so yama means to extend. So pranayama is just extending our breath. And we're going to do one that's kind of fun, appropriate for the season, spring. And it's called Brahmari Pranayama. And all it means is just to hum like a bee. And so you kind of feel this internal massage. So we're going to take a nice deep inhale, close your eyes through your nose, and then exhale through your mouth. And then again, inhale, exhale. Just listen to the sound of your breath. One more time, inhale, exhale. Now, all you're gonna do is just hum like a bee. So I invite you to have fun with this. This is playful. Maybe do it in the car. I've done it in the car before, and people are kind of looking at me like, what? So take a nice deep inhale, and then exhale. We'll do two more. So just feel again that just vibration in your body, just increasing that vibration. Inhale. And on this next one, just visualize yourself being this beautiful bumblebee, just flying above the flowers, drinking in the nectar. Inhale. Very good. Inhale, reach up, stretch the breath, interlace the fingers, invert the palms. Exhale, hands to your heart. Again, inhale, moving that breath you activated. Invert. Exhale, hands to your heart. One more time. Inhale. Press it up. This time, exhale, place the right hand on the throat, the left hand on top of it. Close your eyes, visualize this beautiful color blue. So in Hindu tradition and yoga tradition, Shiva is just this beautiful god, and he's blue. And one of the reasons he's blue is because he drank poison. He just kind of held his breath and he transformed it into nectar. So we think about transformation, transforming our communication to ourselves, to others, for loving kindness, for compassion. And then slowly open your eyes. Inhale, reach up. Wrap your hands around your thumbs. Your thumbs are your ego. And then just pull down, kind of like lat pulls. And you're holding onto a cape, so it's like you're this superhero with this cape. Lift your throat up. And then reach up. Inhale, lat pulls. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Inhale, reach up, hands to your heart. Come to all fours into tabletop. So cat and cow usually is an inhale, sit bone, tailbone up, and then exhale, round. We're going to do the opposite. We're going to come into Simhasana, which is a lion's breath, to open up this throat chakra. So you're going to roar like a lion. You're going to stick your tongue out to your chin, bulge your eyes, and just really feel the empowerment here. Inhale here, round the back. Exhale. Again. Again. 2 more. Last one. Any little kitty cats in there? Find that lion, that lioness. One more time. Just release it. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Always makes you laugh. And then now from here, go ahead and tuck your toes. Come into plank asana. So bring your feet behind you, ground into your hands, press into the thumb, index finger, and middle finger. And just pause here for a moment. Shoulders over the wrist. We're going to go straight into our sun salutations. Exhale, lift up into downward facing dog. Bend one knee and then the other knee, just walking your dog. I'm going to move back to the center. And we're going to come into a low lunge. So grab that blanket if you need it under your knees. We'll do some variations of our lunges. Surya Namaskar. Inhale, lift up the right leg. Exhale, bring it all the way through. Lower down the left knee, top of the foot on the mat, or come to the ball of the foot. Inhale, reach up. Good. And then find that cactus. Just hold on to that cape. Lift your heart up. Open up your jaw. Roar like a lion. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release down. Press into your plank. Now for this first one, come down to your knees, bend your elbows, chest, chin, ground your hands by your armpits, shoulders move away from your ears, and lift into a medium-sized cobra. Look up, so focusing on the throat, just kind of roll your head, just loosen up that place that houses this area, this chakra. Look over the right shoulder, twist. Inhale to center, look over the left shoulder, and then come back to center to all fours, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Savasana. Good. Take a few breaths here, stay engaged with that prana, that life force. We've extended it with humming like a bee, so just stay in touch with it. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Exhale, bring it all the way through. Low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Knee over the ankle, foot straight ahead, reach up. Good. Awesome. Find that cape. Again, wrap the hands around the thumbs. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Lift the heart up. So the throat is the bridge between the heart and the upper chakras, between that spiritual energy. So there's so much connection there. So just open up the heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release down. Step forward into your forward fold Uttanasana. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart into mountain pose. Anjali Mudra, hands at your heart center. So mudra is just a gesture to seal in the practice. So we're always communicating with ourselves, with this chakra, with our practice. So we're just sealing in, communicating that energy into our body. So feet together, arms reach up, sit down in your chair, Utkatasana. Hands back to your heart, come up on the balls of your feet. Good. Set the heels down, lift the toes up, and then again, up on the heels, just activating those quads, toes up. One more time, up on the heels. Heels release down, fold into your legs, hands on the shins. Inhale, lift up halfway. Extend one arm and then the other arm, reaching, slightly bend your knees. Swim your arms back behind you. Interlace your fingers. Fold into your legs, into your forward fold, Uttanasana. Release your hands. Inhale, lift up halfway. Walk back into your plank. Come down to your right forearm, left forearm plank. So here, just remember to engage that isometric muscular effort. So pull the forearms apart energetically. Pull the elbows back to the hips, pull the toes to the elbows. And then lower all the way to your belly, to your forehead. Swim the arms back, palms facing down, shoulders release. Inhale, lift up your heart, your chest, and both feet, Shalabhasana. And then ground your hands, come up to all fours. Bring the big toes together, the knees apart, come into child's pose, forehead down. Always a great option to come to if you need to take a break. Come into like a diamond shape, so bring your index fingers together, elbows are slightly bent. Just to embrace that beautiful diamond we talked about last time, that you're a diamond, a gem that's activated in that third chakra. And then now extend your arms forward, come up to all fours. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. So let's just go with a different variation on this sun salutation. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, round, kiss the knee. Inhale, extend it up. Exhale, knee to nose, round. Just see if you can get that heel close to the buttocks. One more time. Inhale, exhale. And then look in between your hands, set your foot down, walk your foot out to the right, ground the left heel so the feet are hip width apart, hands to the hips, come up into a warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. So remember, we're finding that empowerment. We're saying, yes, this is my truth. I speak my truth. Bring the palms together. Bring the hands behind you like we did before, interlacing them. Lengthen to the tailbone. Lift the heart up and then dive down into your humble warrior. And then releasing. Let your hands surround that right foot. Come to the ball of the left foot. Ground the left hand. Inhale that right arm up. Circle the wrist. Both directions. And then release down. Press back into downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into plank. You can come down to your knees, chest, chin, cobra, or forward and down, chaturanga. Inhaling into upward facing dog. So the top of the feet on the mat, the hands only. Lift the hips up, exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, round. Find that breath, fire up the belly, let it light up the heart, let it just open up the throat. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Look in between your hands. Set the foot. You can always take your hand if your foot's back here and just bring it to the top of the mat. It's okay. Everything is wonderful that happens in your body. And then now walk that left foot out to the left. So the feet are about hip width apart, a little wider stance in Warrior One than we're used to sometimes. Hips turn towards the front of the mat, right hip forward, left hip back. Reach up. Empowerment. Inhale, reach up. Finding your truth. Sink into that front knee. Bring your hands back behind you. So as much as you find empowerment, this humble warrior reminds you to stay connected to that energy. It's not being power, it's not a power trip, but it's finding that internal vibration. So humbly embracing that. Sometimes you don't even need to say it. It's exuded, it's communicated through your body language. And then now fold, crown of the head down. Humble warrior. Being humble, grateful, thankful for the divine essence that you have and who you are. And then come back up, inhale. Warrior one, strong warrior-ess, Virabhadrasana. He was a strong warrior. Release down, frame that left foot, come to the ball of the right foot. So I'll just turn around so you can see. So that right leg is just like in plank, right hand down, inhale, left leg or left arm up towards the sky, circle the wrist, both directions. And then release down, find your vinyasa. So vinyasa just connects, it's a connection of poses. So from here, remember you can go down, knees, chest, chin, all the way to your belly. You can come into low cobra, middle cobra, high cobra, or walk your hands back all the way up into upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Savasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take some breaths here. Walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart, feet together, mountain pose, Tadasana. Bring the arms out. Good. So bring the right arm underneath the left, palms together. If that's not available, you can bring your forearms together. I'm going to come a little closer. Or right arm underneath left, eagle arms. Lift the elbows up and bring those forearms to the left and then turn your head to the right. So you're getting a little stretch in that left neck area. Come back to center, open back up. Good. And then left arm underneath right or forearms together. Lift up. Lean those arms to the right. Head tilts to the left. And then come back to center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Sit down in your chair. Good. Utkatasana. Eagle pose. Garudasana. So eagle pose, just kind of a foreshadowing into our next chakra. Visionary. Being able to see the big picture. Communicating that internally from the throat up to the third eye. So stay here. You can cross this right leg over. You can kickstand that foot. Just place it down onto the earth or lift it up or wrap it. I'm just going to let it kind of hang out here. Right leg over, right arm under, eagle pose. Garudasana. Go ahead and lift the forearms up. Press them towards me. Remember your options. Sit in your chair a little bit more. Find one thing to focus on, just like that eagle. Garuda flies, ground into that left foot, lift the right leg out. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Close your eyes for a moment. Visualize that beautiful color blue at your throat. Healing. Always having the ability to communicate with that utmost truth. So it's so powerful how we communicate to ourselves with our words. There's a lot of power in the word. Inhale, reach up, hands to the heart, eagle pose. So leaning into the right foot, remember your options, cross, squeeze that thigh, either wrap, square the hips, or let the foot just dangle, or bring it to the earth, kickstand it. And then left arm underneath right, or forearms together. Focus on one thing. There's your meditation for the practice. slowly come up. Garuda fly, stay focused, balanced. Come back to center. Beautiful. So if you're not already at the front of your mat, walk to the front of your mat. Once you get there, reach up, stretch the breath. Just engage with that beautiful breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Walk or step or jump back to your downward facing dog. So continuing here with some standing poses. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bend the knee. Open up the hip. See if you can look under that left armpit and see that right foot. Circle the ankle. So notice my right hip is open. Now I'm going to close it. Toe is pointing down, straight back. One knee to the nose. Set the foot in between the hands. Now you can always come down to your low lunge, but see if you can challenge yourself. Walk the feet about hip width apart, bringing that left foot out, right foot out. Interlace the fingers on top of that right knee. You can ground the back heel, just whatever it takes. It's just yoga practice. Bring the arms up. Yeah, find that cape. So wrap the hands around the thumbs. Find the cape. Lift the heart up. You're a superhero, a superwoman, Batwoman, Batman. Good. Catwoman. Always loved her. Inhale, reach up. Meow. Good. Exhale, release down. And then from here, go ahead and step back into your plank. Lower down, knees, chest, chin. Bring your hands about the width of your mat, forehead down. Inhale, lift up your feet and your arms. So my arms are like in a cactus. And then I'm going to bring my legs apart, arms go back, just like we've been doing, and then extend it out. And then again, pull it back. Extend it out. Bow your head down. Look up. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. 1 more. Release down. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend the knee. Open up the hip. Look under. See if you can see that left foot. Square the hips. Bring it through. Know your options. Crescent lunge. Yeah, bring the shoulders together. Find that cape. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach down. Downward dog. Skip the vinyasa. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bring it through. This time, we're going to cactus the arms or find our cape. Wrap your hand around the thumbs. And then come up, lift up the back leg. So I'll come to the side. Hold on, square the hips. Whoa. And then extend your arms back. Warrior 3. Whoa. And if you come out of balance like I did, just come back into balance. No worries. And then release back down, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga or cobra. Downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Crescent. Find that cape. Find one thing to focus on. Hinge. Lift up into your warrior 3. Right toes are pointing down. Extend the arms back. Or bring them to your heart. And then release down. Step back. Come all the way down to your knees. Cross your ankles behind you. And come onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Take your peace fingers to your big toes. Come into happy baby pose. Good. Y'all did great. Rock right and left. And then set your feet down. We'll do a few more finishing poses. Straighten the legs out. Come up on your forearms, all right? And so this is one that really opens up your throat. It's called the Matsyasana or fish pose. You can just drop your head back, or you can bring the crown of the head down to the mat. So you choose. The main thing is just open up that throat and release the lion. So head goes back to the mat, lion's breath. You can bring your feet into Baddha Konasana or full lotus. And again, inhale, exhale. One more. Beautiful. Release your lotus or your Baddha Konasana. Bring the chin to the chest. Come all the way back onto your back. Stretch your arms above your head. Hug your knees into your chest. Bring your arms out into a T position. Inhale here. Exhale, both knees over to the left. So bring your left hand on top of your right knee and see what the neck wants to do. Does it want to look over the right shoulder? Does it want to look straight up? So whatever promotes relaxation. Awareness of that neck region physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So we are a multi-dimensional being, many layers, many koshas. Come back to center, bring it over to the right. Bring the right hand on top of the left knee, gaze over that left shoulder. Beautiful. And then come back to center. Hug the knees into the chest. Bring the forehead to the knees. Just curling up now in that blue ball of light. And then extend the legs, extend the arms back behind you. Just stretch. One last bit of effort. Place your hands around your throat again. Close your eyes just for a moment. Just visualizing that color blue, that healing, beautiful blue, like the sky. And then releasing your hands into Shavasana. You're welcome to, after this tape ends, session ends, that you continue your Shavasana. I invite you to continue it. It's a wonderful pose to just marinate into the practice, to soak it in. So close your eyes, tongue releases from the roof of your mouth, and just enjoy now the fruits of your practice in your Shavasana. And I'll call you out of it. We'll just have a short Shavasana. Slowly begin to bring your breath back into your body. Just deepen your breath. And make your way over to your right side. Just make a pillow with your right arm. And just pause here in fetal position. Just coming back to our intention today, the fifth chakra, Vishuddha. So that place where we engage with our beautiful communication, listening, finding our truth, finding that empowerment, finding our words, finding the right words, the right action, the right thought. So your words, your dreams, and your thoughts have power to create conditions in your life. What you speak about, you can bring about. Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become character. Watch your character, for it becomes your destiny. The minute you settle for less than you deserve, you get even less than you settle for. So in the search for me, I discovered truth. In the search for truth, I discovered love. In the search for love, I discovered God. And in God, I have found everything. So slowly come up to a seated position. Bring your hands to your heart in Anjali Mudra and just bow to yourself, honoring yourself. Slowly blink your eyes open, and we'll end class with that, again, that internal massage by chanting Om, just listening to the sound of our breath, listening to that primordial sound, the first sound of the universe. Inhale, Om. Bringing your hands to your third eye and extending out to the world Shanti, which means peace. So let that be your mantra today, just saying it to everyone, peace or Shanti. And I'll see you next time. Namaste.